Audio Jungle.
The Duke of Cambridge, 39, was reported to have fallen out with his brother Harry, 36, over his wife Meghan Markle, 40, in the early months of their relationship, and the brothers' bond has only deteriorated since. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex officially stepped back as senior royals last year and moved to the US to start their new life outside palace walls. Despite reports of a major rift between William and Harry, the princes appear to have somewhat rekindled their once close relationship in recent months. The pair were seen chatting at the funeral of their grandfather, Prince Philip, who died aged 99 in April, their first public meeting since Meghan and Harry's royal exit. In July, the brothers also came together at Kensington Palace to unveil a statue of their late mother, Princess Diana, ahead of the anniversary of her death last month. Yet despite the brothers' apparent reconciliation, William is still forced to bear more than his fair share of responsibilities, according to biographer Andrew Loney. The Cambridge-educated author and publisher was speaking to Express.co.uk about his new book, Traitor King, The Scandalous Exile of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. He drew parallels between the Duke of Windsor's abdication and controversial exile, and the fallout from Prince Harry's own royal exit. He said, "There is always this tension between the dutiful royals and the rogue royals. Bertie, George VI, stepped up to the mark for the Duke of Windsor when he was younger, and William is having to shoulder everything for Harry. They're two very different characters even though they've had the same upbringing. So that's why you can't really blame the upbringing." King Edward VIII, the Duke of Windsor, became Britain's shortest-serving monarch with a reign of just 326 days after he abdicated the throne in 1936. Edward felt he was forced to leave the monarchy after major opposition to his plan to marry divorced American socialite Wallis Simpson. After Edward informed the nation of the situation in a national radio address, his brother George, the Queen's father, was declared king the following day. The Queen succeeded her father as monarch upon his death in 1952 and has since gone on to lead Britain's longest reign in history. Mr. Loney explained that, as the Queen approaches the later stages of her monarchy, William will have an increasingly important role to play. The author suggested that William and his wife Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, are being lined up for even more significant roles than those held by the Queen's son, Prince Charles, and his wife, Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall. He said, "We're in a period of what can be called a soft regency. In effect, the Queen is standing back, not doing many roles. The roles that she is doing are being accompanied by Prince Charles. Everyone is being prepared for Charles and Camilla. As a result, William and Kate, who seem to be very popular, are stepping into the position that Charles and Camilla had. Because they are, I would say, almost more popular than Charles and Camilla, they've probably been given a higher role. Because there's a PR war going on, not just between the Sussexes and the Cambridges, but a PR war by the monarchy to prepare everyone for life after the Queen. To establish in people's minds the legitimate succession and also to in a sense resell the monarchy at a time when it's under pressure. In the other hand, Prince William will be portrayed as the villain in a controversial new TV film about Prince Harry and Meghan leaving the royal family. Harry and Meghan, Escaping the Palace, the third made-for-TV movie from US cable channel Lifetime, will dramatize the Sussexes' controversial conscious uncoupling from the crown, after the birth of their son Archie, according to its synopsis. And the latest promotional photos released show the actors playing William and Harry arguing as the Duke of Sussex lectures his older brother for not speaking out on racism. It comes just days after it was revealed the movie will open with a dream sequence which sees Meghan, 40, involved in a car accident, just like Princess Diana's. Images show Prince Harry, played by Jordan Dean, and Prince William, played by Jordan Whalen, arguing in a Kensington Palace garden. William tells Harry, "What causes problems isn't color, it's culture. Meghan an American. She acts more like a celebrity than a royal." In the on-screen bust-up, an angry Harry tells William he needs to address racism. "You need to bloody well make a statement with me decrying racism. As future king, you need to push on this horrific bullying." William also scoffs at comments made about Archie's skin color, saying, "For the last time I agree diversity in the family is a good thing." The fallout is watched by worried Kate, played by Laura Mitchell, and Meghan, played by Sydney Morton. Harry is also seen arguing with Prince Charles on the phone because Charles has refused to see him about his concerns. The drama claims to explore the real details behind the decision that eventually drove the couple to leave their royal life behind. The brothers have been separated by a rift that began in March 2019 when William reportedly threw Harry and Meghan out of Kensington Palace over the alleged bullying of staff, with the Sussexes breaking up their joint foundation and setting up a new office at Buckingham Palace. The claims emerged in Robert Lacey's book Battle of Brothers, published before Harry and Meghan went on Oprah to accuse the royal family of racism and claim they were abandoned when the Duchess of Sussex was suicidal and 6 months pregnant. Harry first publicly said his brother and father were trapped by the institution of monarchy, and that feels really let down by his father Charles. The Duke also accused the royal family of having concerns about how dark Archie's skin would be before he was born because she is mixed race and Harry is white. In a series of astonishing claims, Harry alleged that the Prince of Wales cut off contact with him in the wake of his decision to step away from the firm. He told how, during his time in Canada, his father refused to answer his calls as tensions within the family rose and their relationship soured. The movie was shot in Vancouver, and Harry is given a full head of hair, despite having thinning locks in real life, while his balding brother William is portrayed by an actor who has lost most of his hair. Stills also show passionate embraces between the couple in bed in their luxurious Montecito mansion. The first teaser released earlier this year saw several heated discussions between Harry and Meghan, during which the former was seen expressing his fears that his wife is being hounded to death. "I see you literally being hounded to death and I'm helpless to stop it," the actor tells his on-screen partner, echoing comments made by Prince Harry during his Apple TV Plus series, in which he said that his late mother, Princess Diana, was chased to death and admitted that he was afraid of history repeating itself with Meghan. In previous films Harry and Meghan, A Royal Romance and Harry and Meghan, Becoming Royal, the couple were played by Murray Fraser and Parisa Fitzhenley, and Charlie Field and Tiffany Smith respectively. The drama, which will be broadcast in the US today, will explore the real details behind the decision that eventually drove the couple to leave their royal life behind. It will detail Meghan's growing isolation and sadness, their disappointment that the firm was not defending them against the press's attacks, and Harry's fear that history would repeat itself and he would not be able to protect his wife and son from the same forces that caused his mother's untimely death. The trailer, which Lorraine Kelly branded hideous, revealed it will reenact Harry and Meghan's explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey earlier this year, and dramatize the moment Meghan suffered a miscarriage. It sees the Duchess questioning whether she made the world's biggest mistake by marrying into the royal family, while Harry insists that he will do everything in his power to keep his wife and son safe. The film opens with the Duchess of Sussex under an overturned car, as a seriously injured Meghan then pleads with Prince Harry to help her, but the ordeal is just a nightmare and the Duke wakes up and is comforted to see his wife and their son Archie. The reported tension between Meghan and Kate, 39, is also alluded to in the trailer, with Kate's character insisting that those marrying into the royal family know what they signed up for. "This is the life we signed up for. Here, we value dignity above all else," she says, while flashing a copy of the large sapphire engagement ring that once belonged to Princess Diana and was given to Kate by William when he proposed in 2010. Jordan Whalen will play Prince William in his scene in the trailer saying, "Let everyone understand it, the monarchy is at stake," he says, while the on-screen Queen states, "The monarchy will always survive." One clip shows the Queen, Prince Harry, Prince William, and Kate Middleton all sitting in a room together in what appears to be an imagining of the talks that took place between the senior royals in the lead-up to Megxit in January 2020. At the time, it was revealed that Harry, 36, had a private heart-to-heart with the Queen following a family meeting at Sandringham, and it is understood that Her Majesty made the decision to allow her grandson and his wife to quit their royal roles after this talk. Harry and William's late mother Princess Diana is also featured in the quick trailer, with actress Bonnie Suter stepping into her shoes. In a flashback scene, Suter is seen standing at a podium making a speech, while wearing a black silk jacket with a velvet lapel, a near-identical design to the dark green ensemble worn by Diana in December 1993, when she publicly announced that she would be stepping back from her public duties in order to take on a more meaningful public role with a more private life. The speech was made 1 year after Diana and Charles announced that they were separating, and saw the former opening up about her struggle to deal with the overwhelming attention she had received in the wake of that news. "I was not aware of how overwhelming that attention would become," she said at the time. "Nor the extent to which it would affect both my public duties and my personal life, in a manner that's been hard to bear." Many have drawn clear comparisons between Diana's 1993 speech and the announcement that Meghan and Harry made when they revealed they would be stepping down as senior members of the royal family in order to carve out a new progressive role within the institution.